What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook, and y'all read the title, man. How to catch the best supply and demand setups trading. Now, this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we also live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. So right now we're looking at GBP right? And you can see that this was Monday, the 9th of September, Tuesday, going into Tuesday, right? This was Tuesday morning, going into Tuesday night, going into Wednesday morning, right? And then this is Thursday. So as you can see, we've been catching sells all week, every single day, and we've been catching the big moves down every single day. So we're going to break down why we've been looking for sells and how you can catch similar sells. Now, before we get into that, I want y'all to pay attention to these risk rewards, and I also want y'all to know that, again, this isn't me flexing. This isn't me just trying to show up. I'm showing this and breaking this down so y'all can understand how to catch these same setups, but also to encourage y'all to pay attention to the charts and watch my analysis. Because not only did I break this down in the Sunday chart analysis, but I broke these setups down every single day during the London session lives. As you can see, this setup here was a nice 1-to-3 risk short ratio. This one was a huge 1-to-5. Well, let's be fair, right? Let's be fair. This one was, well, still 1-to-5 risk short ratio. And then this one, there we go. And then this one was a nice 1-to-5 risk short ratio. This was a nice 1-to-4. And then this one's still pushing, but it's at, this one's still pushing, but it's about at a 1-to-1 risk short ratio. So for this one, for example, that means whatever I risked, I made 5 times that amount. Whatever I risked here, I made 3 times that amount. Whatever I risked here, I made 5 times that amount. So that means if I risked $100, I made $500. If I risked $1,000, I made $5,000 off this one trade alone. I also have a free signal, free Telegram. As you can see right here, this is how we did last month for May. We went 16-4, giving us an 80% win rate, cost 69,396 pips. You can see this by going to June 3rd. You can also see some student results and testimonial, and over 1,000 receipts of screenshots of student results, testimonials, screenshots of actual positions of trades I took, screenshots of signals I called, all that good stuff. So make sure to hit that first link in the description and check all that stuff out. Now, that's how we did last month. Now, how we did quarter one to start the year off, we went 53-4, giving us a 93% win rate. January, we went 20-0, catching 37,620 pips. February, we went 17-1, catching 24,403 pips. Then March, we went 16-3, catching 49,783 pips, catching a total of 111,806 pips. You can see this by scrolling to April 4th. You click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of the year. Now, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So now we're about to break down why I was looking for sells and how you can catch similar setups. The first thing you have to do is identify the trend, and you have to do this on the bigger time frame. Again, I'm not saying we're trading on the bigger time frame, but you have to identify the trend on the bigger time frame, because that's going to show you the direction overall bias price is doing and heading, not just for the past 5 minutes, not just for the past hour, not even just for the day, but for the overall week and the month. For example, we see here that this was July that this downtrend began, right? And we also see here that we had a reversal, but now we can understand, because we see the bigger picture, why price was struggling to push up and why we had bearish momentum come back into play, because overall we were still bearish, and this was just a reversal, and then price failed to continue to make higher highs, right? And it pushed back down. So what we see here is that there's bearish momentum. Now, if you do not understand how to identify the trend or trend reversals, make sure to pause this video and watch this video here, because again, it's very important to understand how to read the charts, because that's going to explain and tell you what's going on and help you make the best decisions. Now that we understand we're in a downtrend, that means no matter what, we need to look for sells. Just like it was an uptrend, no matter what, you need to look for buys. When you follow these rules and you stay consistent with everything, that's how you win more than you lose, and that's how your wins are way bigger than your losses, and how your wins can also cancel out your losses. So now that we understand that we're looking for sells, now is when we want to mark off our key price levels, so then we can know where to enter and when to exit. Boom. So now we have our key price levels marked off. So again, we can see here That price on Friday, end of the week, not only rejecting this level, but creating a lower low, showing us that we're in a downtrend. So for the downtrend to continue, again, we need to enter sells off resistance levels. We enter buys off support. So that means we need to wait to see if price can break this next level here. So that means we need to see if price can break this next level here and treat it from a support to a resistance. So now is when we go into the smaller time frame and wait for our confirmations. So boom, we see here that price failed to hold this level as resistance. So we're still looking for sells. So again, since price failed to break this level, we're either going to wait for price to break back below this level or look for a sell at this level right here. So now that price is at this level, now we simply just have to wait to see if it can hold this level as resistance. If it can hold it as resistance, we can look for a sell and take a sell position here. As you can see, that after price broke and held this level as resistance, all we had to do was go for a sell. And again, because we're going with the flow momentum, price did all the work for us, and this was a very, very, very simple setup. So now we see price is back down here. So now if price can hold this level as resistance, we can see price continuing to the downside. Now again, we see price attempted and rejected this level again. Now this does not mean that we're no longer in a downtrend. This is why y'all have to again identify the trend and figure out the bias on the bigger time frame. If you're trying to identify the trend and figure out the bias on the smaller time frame, look what would have happened. Right? You might have been able to make some money here on this buy, but guess what? Let me ask you something. Which move was bigger, the move up or the move down? Hopefully we can all agree that the move down was bigger than the move up. So again, all you had to do is patiently wait for the retracement and then enter and catch the actual move. And then what do we see right here? We see that price is now holding this level from support to resistance, thus causing the trend to continue to push to the downside. Again, that's why it's super important to go with the flow of price. Again, enter sells off resistance. Once we saw price hold this level as resistance, boom, take a sell position, right? Now here, we either want to look for sells if price can break and hold this level as resistance, or if it retraces back up to here, we can look for a sell there. Boom. Look how that works, y'all. Look how that works. It's literally that simple, y'all. It's literally that simple. This is what I teach my members and students on a daily basis. So if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description and join the free Signal and free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how I identify these levels, my Signal service or mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description, man. We've been absolutely killing it all year like y'all saw at the beginning of this video. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Let's play Signal. We trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free Signal, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible sells going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this Signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the advanced play signal room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded in an hour long and they're sent to you same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.